Alright, so we have a hotfix update today. I'm actually recording this a little later in the day because I kind of wanted to get a gauge for what they actually put into this update. And, it's actually not that bad. I'm going to be real. This update really did add a lot for me personally because if I'm also going to be real, I don't like the assault rifles this season. I think I've made that pretty abundantly clear. However, some people may not have known that. But just so you know, I hated the assault rifles this season. I still do, but this definitely remedies it quite a bit. This current hotfix update. So we're going to go over it. I'm going to kind of review it, and then I'm going to talk about what's actually going to be coming in the future and what I hope comes in the future. Because if I'm being honest, there's only very few things this season that could really make it way better. So first of all, this hotfix update adds back the combat assault rifle. So the Galil Ace has returned to Fortnite Battle Royale. I have the thing up, the news blog post, so I'm going to go ahead and read this here. Wield cars and spend some bars. In this week's hotfix, the combat assault rifle drops in to kick things up a notch and keep discounts hit character devices. So I really just had to keep them in deep. So essentially, we just have a bargain bin weekend. That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't really care much. I don't really spend my bars that much, but it's still kind of cool that they're willing to do that right now. So, yeah, the combat assault rifle is unvaulted. Back for round 2. Packing a tight spread and some serious kick, this AR requires expert marksmen to time their shots to master at range or get up close and let them have it. The combat AR can be found all over the island, including from ground and in chests. I hope that this assault rifle actually stays in this season, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I like this. I like this change. I actually meant to say that I hope that it stays in next season, not this season. I hope that it does stay this season, obviously. The Combat AR is one of my favorite assault rifles ever, and I'm glad that we don't have an AR that has a fucking scope in it. This thing shreds, by the way. I don't know if you can see it in the gameplay that I'm using, but this thing absolutely fucking deletes everything in its path, and I absolutely love that about it. Combat AR, definitely one of my favorite assault rifles in the game. Super glad it's back. So another thing that they put into the game today this is very interesting. So they put in zero build arena for a limited time. So I'm going to read the blog post. I actually haven't read this yet, and I don't know anything about this because I'm not a zero build player, but it is still interesting. So let's look into it. It says here, Zero Build Arena is finally here for a limited time. Grab your shockwave grenades and shield up with your trio because it's time to climb the leagues. Zero Build Trios Arena is now available for a limited time running from July 12th to August 30th, 2022. That's quite a while. With fill enabled. Keep reading for more details about the new Zero Build, hype divisions, arena rewards, and more. Okay, so to be completely honest with you, I'm not a zero build player. I'm not an arena player. I don't play this game competitively, but this is still pretty cool. I like that the mode is there for those who actually want to play it. I think that this was definitely a good thing for Epic Games to do because having zero build and the build mode kind of separated is something that I've always wanted. So like you have separate loot pools and stuff, and I feel like this is kind of like a step in that direction. Like, oh hey, now we can finally have separated loot pools. One interesting thing here to note is that all the weapons that are in the normal zero build mode are still in this arena mode, meaning that build arena is still very boring, very bland in terms of its weapons, but zero build arena is fun and it has like all that stuff. Here, I can actually read it right here. Weapons and other items in zero build arena will be the same as those in regular zero build. You should expect to see items that are not in traditional arena with building, such as heavy snipers, shockwave grenades, and portaforts. We will continue to monitor and make adjustments when needed. So that is very interesting that they're willing to keep loot pools the same. I like that. That is a very cool thing. I wish that they would do that with normal arena, because then we could keep more sweats out of pubs. That's just how I see it. Now here's one thing that I don't like. The zero build arena rewards. And it's not even the fact that they are rewards. I think that it's cool that there are some, but listen, for those of you who don't know, I am a cosmetic collector in the drift skins. I have every drift skin in the game, and I'm currently trying to get every drift cosmetic in the game, meaning like the summer drift stuff and just other little things here and there. Well, uh, there's a drift cosmetic here, and it is a drippy drift spray. And in order to get it, you need to gain 400 hype in zero build arena. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that they're putting this kind of stuff behind, a sweaty mode that I don't want to play. I'm not going to play it because it is just a spray at the end of the day and it doesn't affect much, but it is still going to kind of pain me not to get this, if that makes any sense at all. That's just how I interpret it. So overall, though, Zero Build Arena definitely a cool thing. I don't know why it's limited time. Maybe it's just like a testing period, but we'll see what happens in the future. So yeah, that's Zero Build Arena. Now I want to talk about some leaks and stuff. So we're gonna do just that, and I'm gonna kind of give you my opinions and what I want to see in the next game update, which will be the summer event. So, a couple of things. First of all, the northern part of Condo Canyon is going to be changed by a reality bloom. And it's going to be just the same as all the other ones. I think that that's really boring. I'm not a huge fan of this. I kind of wish that each reality bloom had like some sort of unique gimmick that didn't really affect the gameplay too much, but added a unique spin on it, Not like Rift Zone levels of changing. That was fucking nuts, but like it just changed some stuff, or even if it was just like an entirely different area, like the area just decided to change into something. I would like that, instead of it just being a rotational thing and having it all kind of be the same. And I don't know, it's just kind of boring, but it's gonna have 4 different versions. Sorry for yawning, by the way. So we're gonna have a pirate version. There's going to be a frontier version. There's going to be a coral castle version, and there will be a Coliseum version. So that's pretty interesting, and it looks like there's already stuff in the files that. And it appears as though Sleepy Sound, like the northern part, is going to change as well. So there will be, reading the tweet here from Fire Monkey, Frontier, Coliseum, Coral, and Neo. I'm okay with Neo. The other ones I don't care for. Um, yeah, the rotating stuff I'm not a huge fan of anymore. It felt more unique when it was just Logjam Lotus, but that's just my opinion on the matter. Um, so yeah, that's kind of cool. But those are really the only things that we know are coming this season. We don't know about weapons or anything else. As far as I know, we're all done with all the weapons that we knew we were gonna get. I'm a little disappointed in what we got, if I'm being honest with you. But who knows? Maybe there will be more surprises. Maybe we'll get some unvaults. Maybe they could unvault the OG pump, even though I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe the Scar. I would actually prefer the Scar to the OG pump. Maybe the tech. Who the fuck knows? I would just like for any of those to come back, really, because I don't like the current loot pool. It's really boring, and that's just my opinion. You're allowed to have your own opinion, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'm going to get into the segment now where I talk about what I want from this next game update and what I think they need to do to make the season better. First of all, I would really appreciate it if Epic Games would just slow down on these POI changes. I get it. You really want to change the map. You're doing a good job with the map. I'm going to be honest. They're not doing a horrible job, but it is kind of feeling boring at this point. And the rumor of like the Daily Bugle changing and stuff like that, I'm excited for that one especially. But you slow down on these map changes just a little bit. I think for this next update, add in challenges that are in BR. If you're going to do the summer event, I really feel like the Battle Royale challenges are superior. That's just how I view it. And I don't even know why we haven't gotten it yet. Normally we get it in June, but we're in the middle of July now and we still haven't gotten it. So hopefully next week we can see that make its way into the game. Another thing that I would like to see, weapon unvaults. I would like to see a lot of weapons get unvaulted, even if it was like one a day, like they did during the 14 days of summer. That would go a long way. I would like to see just some older weapons come back to the game, even if you don't bring back the pump or the scar or the tech, even if it's just for a day. I would like to see some older stuff come back. Maybe even the combat shotgun. The combat shotgun would probably be more enjoyable than any of the shotguns in the loot pool right now, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't really like this meta. It's not fun, but I've already talked about that, to be honest. Another thing, if you're going to do creative challenges, don't make them combat-oriented maps, because those are boring. I would really like it if they're going to do creative challenges to spotlight some actually, like, well-made maps that look like they took some effort to make. That's just how I view the whole thing, because creative as a whole, I've realized, is not too bad. It's just Epic Games picks the shittiest maps because they get the most plays. Don't do that. Put a spotlight on some of the ones that are unique and enjoyable. The Island Hopper quests, they weren't even that bad, but you know what? I would just like to see some more unique stuff. That's just my opinion on the matter. And finally, please give us good rewards. I'm gonna be real with you. The last summer rewards were not that good. I wasn't a fan of the ice cream truck emo, and a lot of this stuff just felt like it was rehashed. That might just be me, but that's how I felt about it. So if Epic Games were able to just make some unique stuff, maybe make a better emote or something. I think the last good summer emote we had was Deep Dive. That's just me. It would be pretty great. I would very much appreciate it. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Oh, and one more thing, skins. Please put in a lot of skins. There's one skin that I really want. It's not in the files yet, but it was a survey skin, and I want it to come out real bad. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. It's pretty long already, and I don't want to make it too long because these are just my opinions, and I like doing these commentaries, but I kind of talk for too long on them sometimes. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like. I would very much appreciate it. You can subscribe to the channel too if you would like to. It is free. You don't necessarily have to if you didn't enjoy the content. I'm not literally asking you to. I'm just saying maybe consider it if you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoy the content, please, again, leave a like. That's the best thing you could do. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play some video games, and I will see you in my next upload. Peace.